I don't even know where to start with this mess. New Year's Eve. Alright, so in a world where bigger is better, how do you one-up the movie Valentine's Day? You know that rom-com that relied heavily on big-ish actors playing small roles in the movie? Oh, I know, you make a movie like New Year's Eve. A movie that relies more on big-ish actors playing large-ish roles in it. There's so many people in this movie. And none of them matter. Seriously though, look at that cast. That's a lot of people. And what do the people do in the movie? Well, stuff. That's pretty much how I can describe it. A lot of, I'd say, B-list actors do things. There's a couple of big hitters in this movie. Like Robert De Niro, yeah, he came on screen. And at a point when he came on screen, I was just like, oh, not Robert De Niro. Yeah, it's kind of like that. There are so many characters in this movie. It's like when everyone's special, that means no one is. I mean, you have like 20 storylines in this movie. And the thing that this movie suffers from the most is basic economics. This movie has flooded the market with characters. There's so many characters in this movie that the value of a character has dropped. It's basic economics. And it's the downfall of this movie. It has so many characters doing so many different things. It even has the guy and the girl stuck in the elevator bit. They did that. When they did, I was like, oh, not the stuck in the elevator bit. No. And it happened. But that chick from Glee, she's really hot. She's in this movie. She's wearing a hot dress too. In fact, you know, she makes the dress look hot. She's pretty nice. Doesn't change the fact the movie's still this movie. I will take 2 romantic comedy storylines that actually matter rather than the 20 that you get in this movie that just don't. And in the end of the movie, everything's coming together and these people are connected to these people and you didn't know these people were going to be connected with these people. And that was kind of interesting. And then I wanted to punch myself anywhere on my body. Yeah, you take the graph of the human body, I would punch myself anywhere in that part just for caring. I hated myself for even caring where these characters were going because it didn't matter. I mean, it has to touch on so many characters that by the time you've wrapped back around to touching on the character that they touched on, you know, a half an hour prior, you're like, oh yeah, I totally forgot about these characters. That's how much I care. And that happens to everyone. You're like, oh, I forgot about them. I forgot about them. Oh yeah, I forgot about them. And by the time it wraps back around to that first character, you're like, I forgot about them all over again. It's like I've said before, it's like someone took the script for this movie, shredded it up, put it in the barrel of a shotgun, and stuffed it with a bunch of characters that were going to be in this movie, and then shot it at a wall. They were like, all right, connect the dots however you want. That's going to be this movie. There were a couple of girls in this movie. I asked them, I was like, what did you think of this movie? And they were like, it could have been better. Which is chick speak for it was dog shit. Actually, you know what? There was a funny part of the movie. The best part of the movie, the end credits. And I'm not just saying that like, oh, the movie sucked. The end credits were the best part because the movie was over. I'm saying in the end credits, they had bloopers and outtakes and they were 100 times funnier than the previous 2 hours of the movie. I mean, it was genuine. It was real. It was funny. I liked the end credits. Should have done 2 hours of end credits. It would have been gold. In any case, your New Year's resolution. Yeah, I know it's a little early for New Year's, but you know what? What is your resolution going to be? Comment below. Let me know. Might as well talk about what you're probably not going to hold up to. And me too. I do that kind of shit. In any case, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more. Where you only have to put up with one douchebag character and that is enough.